Crisis and emergency management has gone from the responsibility of neighbors to one another to a function within national defense to an all hazards approach inclusive of preventing and protecting against terrorism. Budgeting properly for an emergency is nearly an impossible task. The emergency manager is trained to think of every possible contingency when it comes to disaster risk and planning. As the general opinion about government has changed from the turn of the 20th century on, so has the responsibilities of the emergency manager. He or she is increasingly becoming scrutinized for not thinking of everything and working with others to thwart disaster, even acts of terrorism. Many scholars believe that we will continue to further see collaboration between local, state, and federal governments and the participation of community and citizen groups to ensure that emergency management brings as many vested participants to the table as possible. Some propose that local governments will become stricter with their land use plans and codes in the development of areas that have an increased vulnerability to natural disasters. As more cities continue to become more urbanized, the threat of natural disasters and terrorism will continue to increase. We will continue to see a rise in professionalism in the field of emergency management. While many people place the responsibility for emergency management and disaster mitigation on the shoulders of government, it is ultimately the responsibility of individuals and communities to support one another and make plans to preserve life and property. It becomes likely that the people who will become responsible for disasters will be the very same who were responsible generations ago when this nation was pushing boundaries and frontiers.